And welcome back to Fat Hobbit. So it's been a while since I've actually done a update video, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about a tournament that I ran back on 9th of November now. So it's quite a while ago, I know, but I've only just got around to updating and putting all these photos up, and after finding a lead as well, how kind of helped. So I wanted to talk to you guys about it because it was a great day. And it was the second tournament that I've done, but the first one was kind of my trial tournament, and it went really well. So we decided we were going to go ahead and do a second one, and it was a great turnout. We had a load of guys come down from loads of different places. Worcester's very central for places like Cheltenham, Birmingham area, and also down Hereford way as well, but also not to mention Worcester itself has got quite a few gamers that play Warhammer Fantasy. So all in all, I think it was about 28 players in total came down. Originally we were sold out, but 2 people dropped out at the last minute, which is kind of always the way with tournaments, and you kind of expect it being a TO, but you know, you would have quite liked to have had the full numbers. So what I thought I'd do is I would upload a load of videos and pictures for you to be able to see what went down, how everything went, and also the pictures of the armies as well. Now, I will apologise in advance, the flash was on the entire time whilst I was using the camera. My own fault, I know. So a lot of the pictures are very bright and very sort of over processed, but you can see the sort of armies and the spread of armies that we had there, and also some of the quality of the painting as well was really good, and a lot of the guys turned up with fully painted armies, which I love to see at a tournament. It's one of my main things at a tournament, you know, aside from the gaming, which is one of the things you like to do is get everyone together to have fun and play games. But you also like to play against fully painted, really nice looking armies, and this one was no exception. There was loads of really nice work put into these armies and a lot of time put into them as well. So without further ado, let's actually have a look at the armies that were there. So as you can see, there was some pretty cool looking armies going on at Worcester Warhammer 2. And the reason why I've done this video as well is to also announce the fact that on May the 31st, 2015, we are going to be doing another tournament as well. Again, it's going to be Warhammer Fantasy Battle. It's going to be 2,000 points, and it's going to be held at the St Swithin's Centre in Worcester, which is also going to be a one-day tournament. So we've got about 32 spaces in total. And I want to try and fill those as much as I can with as many gorgeous looking armies and as many varied looking games as we can. There's a few twists to this tournament, so it's not just going to be basic battle line. You're going to be playing some funky scenarios and some things that are going to sort of twist stuff up in the next game, with an introduction of secret missions. So as a little bit of a preview and a bit of a spoiler for you, the way that these secret missions work is that you get given about 9 to 12 secret missions, depending upon how many I can come up with. And what you'll do is, before the game starts, is you place those 3 secret missions, 3 that you think you can do, face down in front of your opponent. Your opponent then picks one of those cards, and then you pick that up, and only you know what that secret mission is. So he or she just taps on it, says which one that they're going to pick for you, and then you pick that up, and then that's going to be your secret mission. And that will give you bonus points for doing really cool things like occupying buildings, killing off your opponent's general with a unit or a unit champion. It could be even infiltrating your opponent's deployment zone, having more banners than your opponent at the end of the turn. It could be loads of different things that could be going on with these secret missions, but they will give you bonus points, and they'll even have different levels for some of them as well, which might give you, again, more bonus points that you can possibly use, and these will all go towards your victory points for the end of that game. The more you can do, obviously the more benefits you're going to get, and the more likelihood is you'll tip it in your favour towards whether you've won or drawn, or even how close the loss might be. So there's always a reason to play for the secret missions. There's also going to be some other sort of secondary missions as well that I'm going to pop into there as well, which are going to be generic missions that everyone can play for. So there's always going to be something that you can play for smaller points, and then there's going to be secret missions that you can play for larger points, and then you've also got the standard victory point system as well. So there's loads of little bits there that can really tailor your games, make it a bit more fun other than just smashing into your opponent's face and killing them, which is fun for a lot of people, but also playing around for these secret missions is also going to be add a little bit of a bit more of a depth to the game as well. So hopefully that will be really cool, and we'll be able to play around with that, and you'll have a lot of fun playing with it with your armies. The ticket price as yet is undisclosed, so we're still working on how much that's going to be. But there will be a gaming ticket. There will be a gaming ticket with food, which is guaranteed. But again, prices on that we'll get back to you at some point. But if you liked what you saw and you want to come along, then either comment on this video, or you can message me directly on Facebook if you have me. My name's Liam Smith. Or if you know some of the other guys that have been to the tournaments, that have gone to the clubs, that have been to Worcester Warhammer, like the Cheltenham War Chiefs, Warlords of Walsall, the Redditch Wargaming Society, and also Worcester War Games as well. A lot of the guys from there have also been. So if you know any of those guys, talk to them and see what their experience was like if you don't want to take my word for it. And then hopefully I'll see some of you guys at the next one. See you for now.